Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news along the coast. For those of you wondering what the status of your healthcare center is, we do have some good news for you. Health providers say facilities in Ocracoke, Engelhard, and Manteo are not closing, despite reports that have been circulating. In an email, the interim CEO for Ocracoke Health Center, Jamie Carter, says that there are no plans for any of the facilities to close. He said, quote, "We have 2 medical providers at each site in Ocracoke, Engelhard, and Manteo, as well as behavioral health services serving our patients and welcoming new patients every day," end quote. Now, Carter also says that Dr. Shannon Sawin has decided to stay and will continue to serve patients in Hyde and Dare counties. Good news there. Now, sticking with the theme of good news, it is hot, it is humid, and it is a great day for some ice cream. And Aces for Autism is benefiting from an ice cream party put on by an Aiden bakery. Now, if ice cream does have you excited, please make plans to head to Aiden this Saturday, well, not this Saturday, excuse me, the following Saturday, July 19th, between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. The event is hosted by Gwendy's Cafe and Bakery, will not only offer ice cream, music, and games, but also prizes, and it will send a portion of its proceeds to Aces for Autism. It will be hosted at the bakery's Lee Street location. Owner Gwendy Michael will pop in on ENC at 3 coming up later on this afternoon to share more details about what's sure to be a delicious event. I know I'm certainly excited. And to show you again, here's what we've got air temperature wise outside. A great time for ice cream. Just make sure you either get it in a cup or you eat it quickly if it's on a cone. This is the type of heat that can make that ice cream melt faster than your kids may be able to eat it, which of course then leads to ice cream dripping or ice cream spilling over onto the ground, all of which leads in tears and hopefully is an event that we can avoid. Right now, air temperatures generally mid 80s to upper 80s. A few of us already in the low 90s. We do have a few areas, though, hanging on to not just the upper 70s, but even the low 80s. We got 79 degrees in Roanoke Rapids right now, 77 in Manteo, 82 in Ahoskie, 83 in Rocky Mount. But Windsor right now, 90 degrees, as is Washington and New Bern, coming in a little bit hotter than your neighbors. Of course, it feels hotter no matter where you are in the east because humidity is still high. Dew points right now in the 70s and in some areas even the 80s mean that our atmosphere is certainly feeling tropical. Now, the good news is the severe weather threat is low today. Unfortunately, it's not at 0, but it is something that I'm not anticipating much if we see any sort of severe weather pop up across the east today. It's going to be very isolated. And the main threat that we would be tracking would likely be strong damaging wind gusts out of some of those cells, but also the potential of, again, seeing some isolated localized flooding. We've had quite a bit of rain so far over the past week, and today is again going to be a soggy day, specifically for those already seeing rain showers around the Albemarle Sound. We're going to have even more rain showing up later on this afternoon, more so tonight and into tomorrow morning. It is going to, again, just be a wet time period, but so far today, it's the Albemarle Sound that's running away with the rainfall amounts, at least the highest rainfall amount so far. A lot of the showers and storms you can see really fading away as they drift off into the Atlantic, but still, again, tracking some thunderstorms. One that's going to be rolling over Alligator, if it hasn't already, in northern Terrell County, kind of right along the Highway 64 corridor there. Elizabeth City, you guys have seen some afternoon off and on showers and storms so far today, and we're only an hour into the afternoon. Also seeing more developing showers and storms stretching from really Aurora up over the Pamlico River and around the Pungo Bellhaven area. You guys again seeing some of that rain activity. But here's a look at what's to come. Anticipating heavier showers showing up through the evening and overnight hours. So again, just because you got rain in the afternoon doesn't mean you're just going to be done with it once it's over. No, we've got continual rain showing up until we get into your Friday. Friday morning, there will still be a few showers present, but rain will be decreasing through the day. And right now, it doesn't look like we'll hold on to all of the rain showers on the coast. A lot of those, again, are going to be pulling their way away from the Outer Banks, leaving us again with what looks to be a drier forecast on Friday. Not a dry, but a drier forecast. There will still be some rain showers coming down. That front you're seeing off to the west, that will be with us coming up to the middle of next week, particularly between Tuesday and Wednesday. 91 degrees on Tuesday, turns to 88 on Wednesday. Overnight lows also take a slight dip. By slight, we're talking about 2 degrees there. 74 degrees Monday night, 72 degrees Tuesday night. But that dip, again, could encourage the humidity to come down a bit, and that is something I know we can all get behind. Today is likely going to be the wettest day over the next 8, but again, keep your eyes on that Tuesday, Wednesday time period for that next front to roll in. Now, that's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Supreme Choice.